I'm Jay Cohen, food editor at tastingtable.com, and this is TT Culinary Institute. So we're here today in our test kitchen here in Soho. We're making carnitas, a traditional braised pork dish from the Michoacan region of Mexico. We're going to start by searing off the pork. We're going to heat up some lard in the pan. So once the lard is all melted, we'll add in the pork. We have 3 pounds of pork shoulder that I've cut into 3-inch pieces. We're going to go ahead and add the pork to the pan. Let this get nice and golden. You want to make sure you get a really hard sear, so this is your one chance to get color, and it's going to add a lot of flavor and richness to the dish. In the meantime, we're going to chop 1 white onion. You just really want same size pieces. The onions have just enough moisture that can create a nice rich sauce before we braise the pork. And we also have 10 cloves of garlic. We'll caramelize them in the lard as soon as the pork's done. So now that the pork is nice and golden, we're going to take it out. And as you can see at the bottom of the pan, we have all this fond, and that's where a lot of the flavor is. We're gonna just scrape up all of the fond on the bottom, and as it cooks down, and it's gonna get this really nice crimson color. Now we're gonna add the pork right back to the pan. Just pour those right in. To this, we're gonna add all our braising liquid components: whole milk, orange juice, lime juice, pickled jalapenos, and orange zest. Now we're just going to stir this all together and bring it to a simmer. Then we're going to cover it and let it go for 2 to 2.5 hours. So while the carnitas are braising, we're going to make one of the traditional toppings, which is salsa verde. We're going to be charring up 3 types of vegetables. We have tomatillos, a jalapeno, and garlic. You don't want them too charred, you just want little spots here and there. Add a little bit of smokiness to the salsa itself. I'm going to add cilantro, lime juice, and a real healthy pinch of salt. So now that this is done, we're going to grab our carnitas back and we're going to assemble the tacos. Though the meat has picked up a lot of the flavors of the braising liquid during the time it's cooked, you're going to want to add some of that liquid back to the meat, not only for moisture, but for flavor. Take 2 forks and roughly shred the meat. You want relatively large pieces, enough that it can really nicely pull onto a taco. You can see all the pieces of onion and garlic. The garlic almost melts into it like butter, and then the jalapeno slices just pull apart, and they just become these little bites of flavor in between your carnitas. We're going to assemble the tacos. A little spoonful over top. It adds just enough brightness and spice, because the carnitas itself, they're not typically spicy. It's more of just a rich, hearty meat to fill your tacos. Some white onion, a few slices of radish, a bit of chopped cilantro. Finally, a nice squeeze of lime. Acid's your friend. After you use a little bit of lard in cooking, nothing like some lime juice to really cut through, bring some brightness. The only thing left to do is try it. It's rich, bright, acidic. It has everything you ever want in a taco. So thank you for watching TT Culinary Institute. I'm Jay Cohen, and check out tastingtable.com for this recipe and more.